Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Tommy Pom Gaming. Today's episode is all about Disney Classic Games collection, which includes Aladdin, The Lion King, and an expansion that gives you the Jungle Book. You can play this remastered collection on PS4, PS5, Xbox X and S, Nintendo Switch and PC. I played these games 30 years ago when I was a 10-year-old kid. And I loved those games then, and I still love them now. I didn't play the Jungle Book that much, but Aladdin and The Lion King, I played the hell out of those because I owned copies myself. Jungle Book, I think my friend owned it, and we exchanged it for a while, so he could play like Aladdin or The Lion King. I can't really remember, and I could play like Jungle Book, but I never owned it myself before now. So, but yeah, these games are like really classic Disney games, and yeah, they're really fun. Although they're pretty pixelated, it's the game experience and not the quality of the graphics that matter that much. So buying this game bundle will give you access to a bunch of games. It will give you access to 7 versions of Aladdin, 5 different versions of The Lion King, and 3 different versions of the Jungle Book. So let's take a look at Aladdin first. Buying this game will get you access to the console NES version, so that's like the Super Nintendo version. I used to own this one as a kid and I really love this game. Then the second one is the Sega version, and that is like a totally different game from the NES version. It's like you got a sword here, and it's got similar things, but it's a totally different game, totally different experience. And then the other 3 console versions you have on here are like different versions of the Sega version. So this is the one I prefer, the Final Cut version, because it's improved. And then this is like the first version on here, it's the demo version. Then last but not least, there's the Japanese version of the console. And then when you press triangle, you get some bonus games, and it's the handheld version and the handheld color version. So yeah, these games are really simple, but they're still pretty fun games. So let's take a look at the Lion King now. It has the NES version, the one that I prefer, and then the console is the Sega version. It's pretty similar. It's like, I think it's the same game, it's just a different port, but the graphics are definitely better than the NES version in my opinion. And then also a Japanese version. And then also you have the normal handheld version and the handheld color version, of course. And let's take a look at the Jungle Book as the last one. It has the console NES version, and the console is the Sega version. And then they also have this little bonus, the handheld version, and no color version this time. Another cool thing about this game is the museum. In all 3 of the games you get some game videos, game art, some movie art. If you're a fan of Disney, this is a neat little extra. From The Lion King as well. Some game videos and some movie art. Yeah, pretty nice. Especially for Disney fans, it's pretty cool. And the Jungle Book, of course. Take a look at the museum there. Got some game art and some movie art. Now I'm gonna show you some gameplay, not of all the games of course, because that would be a lot of gameplay clips to show you, but I'll show you some of my favorite games, and then yeah, you can make up your mind if you want to get this game collection or not. I'm gonna start with Disney's Aladdin. The Super Nintendo version of Aladdin is totally different to the Sega version of Aladdin. The Super Nintendo and the Sega version of The Lion King are basically the same game. The Super Nintendo version of the Jungle Book and the Sega version of the Jungle Book, they're also completely different. And so we have come to the end. I want to thank you all for watching, liking and subscribing. This is a brand new channel, so I need all of your help. The first thing I need to accomplish with you guys is we need to get this channel to 50 subscribers so I can do live streams for you. And I'll see you on another episode of Tommy Pom. Bye!